wheelchair user around the space. It took them half a day to recalibrate this labyrinth and to rebuild everything, and they did that for one person. And that's a moment of magic you only get at festival time, I think. And we could never have known that would happen. Now, we don't know whether any moments of magic will happen in the future ever again at this moment. So that's why I say we've just had a great success and are obviously terrified. And feathers, I fear feathers now. Were the big success. Everybody loves the feathers. They can't wait for the next thing that has feathers. We should do more with feathers. And I hate the feathers. So, vision. So Brad said if I could talk about what is my vision for this festival and for festivals in general. Now, I personally believe there is no justification for festivals. They're completely unjustifiable. They are a huge team of people working, well, a fairly big team of people working year-round in order to produce 23 days of work. And there's virtually no justification for that. And if you put aside the fact that virtually every great company that ever came to a country for the first time came for a festival, if you put aside the fact that festivals bring more economic impact than virtually any other form of artistic presentation, if you put aside the fact that festivals build audiences and then hand those audiences on to the rest of the arts world, if you put aside the fact that they change the way people see their city and change the way people engage with their day-to-day lives, it makes life worth living. If you put all that aside, there's absolutely no justification for festivals. And as a result, they have to be extraordinary or they have to be stopped. They are binary state things. When people say, the festival gets too much money, there is no such thing as too much money for a festival. I would say that, but I don't. They are an extraordinary thing, and if they're not, they're absolutely pointless. And so, what are festivals? Festivals are an extreme sport for arts professionals. You get higher and higher and higher on that preparation. You launch, and there is no moment to calibrate, and the speed at which you travel over the next 3 months is huge. They are about a massive idea and not quite enough money to deliver it. They're what you would get if you had the money of France in the 1980s and the chutzpah of Australia today. They are what you would get if... festivals are basically like bumblebees, okay? This is my theory. Festivals are bumblebees. The body is too big, the wings are too small, there's no way this will get off the ground. It can't fly, and yet then it does. And what it does is it goes from bits of the community to other bits of the community, taking ideas and pollen, metaphorically, around and making the world a better place. And without bumblebees, you don't get that germination and the pollination. They're also like bumblebees because if they actually attack anyone, they die. Festivals can't attack. They're sort of these because we haven't got a building.